Hey, the New York dating scene, let's talk about it.
Yes, let's.
Not for the weak. Take it from me, a single dad.
Oh, but you have so much to offer. I would refer you. So while dating apps and social media make it easier to connect with people, they don't always lead to the right match. But what if the answer is ditching those dating apps and relying on your friends
That's right,
to make the introductions? Well, that's the premise of the book, The Referral Program, written by one of New York's very own, Shamara Ray. So good morning, Shamara.
Good morning.
Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
We were just having the conversation right here. I mean, you may be onto something. Tell us a little bit about this referral program.
Absolutely. I think I am onto something. So the referral program is about 3 friends, Brooke, Ivy, and Dylan, all single, in their 30s, never expected to be. They're brilliant, successful, looking for love, and having a bit of a problem doing so. So Dylan comes up with a plan. She decides that they should start a referral program where you actually introduce your friends to someone you already know.
Yeah.
So a good guy, maybe not for you, but he might be the perfect fit for your friend.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, do you like writing about dating and relationships altogether?
I do.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so tell us a little bit about the premise of the story here and the fact that it could really translate to real life.
Absolutely. So I have a lot of single friends, go figure. We talk about relationships all the time. The ups and downs, the good, the bad, the greats, and we talk about what's missing and how do we find that guy.
What is missing?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for, your age. You know, the older you get, it can be a little bit more challenging. And really finding that person that matches and syncs with what you're looking for. And honestly, for me and my friends, we have really thought about what has been working. And those people that have found their mate by someone who was introduced by someone else, a lot of times it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's so funny, because I was just having a conversation with a few of my friends talking about how they are so done with dating apps.
Yes.
Because once you meet someone on a dating app, then it's the same generic questions. But if you have a friend that already knows all about that person. But what's the difference between this and just setting your friend up on a blind date?
Well, the good thing about this is that you're actually vouching for that person.
Right.
So I might introduce my friend to my brother, a cousin, a coworker, someone I know very well, somebody I know who is also looking for a serious relationship, and I can kind of match and align what they're looking for in one another. So it's not just, you know, hey, here's a blind date. It's, hey, I know my friend is really looking for someone who loves, you know, cooking or dancing or jazz, or, you know, they're in a place where they want children.
Right.
You really try to align their real desires and match them on that level.
What's your advice for those that don't work out, right? So you vouch for the person, and then it's like, oh, how come you didn't like my friend? And I'm like, oh, come on.
Well, the idea is you go into it knowing that it might not work, and you don't hold that friend accountable if it doesn't. And it's funny, I have a cousin that I introduced to my colleague, and I said, if this doesn't work between the two of you, I don't want to hear about it.
Right.
Well, they're married, 2 kids, and it's been working wonderfully.
That's amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, from what I understand, you also incorporate recipes in your book?
I do. So I love to cook. It's another passion of mine. Writing is a passion. Cooking is creative. So it's just another way for me to create and extend that creativity in my work.
Right.
So I get in the kitchen, I create, and then you see it in my books as well. The characters love food. Food is an indulgence. The old adage is, you know, the way to someone's heart is through their stomach. So you'll see that weaved into the stories as well.
What do you think they feed us here all day long for?
Well, I did see you eating some pizza, so
Cupcakes,
I get it.
Pizza, rum cake, champagne today. I mean, the list is endless. So how would you recommend people start a referral program of their own if you want to get a group together?
Absolutely. One, you have to trust your friends, right? You got to trust your friends. Got to be willing to try something new. So get out of the box. If I know you, trust that I might have someone that might be perfect for you. And then you have to be open. Be open to something new. So I think that first and foremost, know your friends, trust your friends, be willing to try something new.
You know, this sounds like it's made for TV.
Absolutely.
Is that something you're looking at?
So I have had a couple of film studios come knocking. So you might see a referral program sooner rather than later. I
like it.
Either on TV or on the big screen.
Okay. Go ahead.
I love that it comes with a little notebook.
A little notebook.
So you can write your referrals.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you start your list, use your notebook, scratch off the ones that don't work, add some more.
I love
to find the ones that do.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shamara Ray, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Make sure to pick up the copy of the referral program wherever books are sold. There you go.